Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to explore sealed interfaces. When we declare an interface sealed, then we specify the classes which are going to implement the sealed interface, and we can also specify the interfaces which can extend the sealed interface. We can declare an interface sealed using the sealed modifier. This is useful in scenarios where we have fixed number of classes and interfaces and we want to control the hierarchy. Means we want to control the set of classes and interfaces that are going to implement and extend the sealed interface. When we declare an interface sealed, then we ensure that no other classes and interfaces outside the permitted set can implement and extend it. Here we are going to use the example of the notification system which we have seen in the previous video where we talked about sealed classes. So we are going to use the same example here. We are going to add few interfaces and classes to understand the sealed interfaces. So on the top of the hierarchy, we have communication interface, and notification class is going to implement this interface. And then we have another interface named chat, and this interface is going to extend the communication interface. And the chat interface is going to have three implementation classes. I have created the interfaces and classes that we have seen in the diagram. So on the top of the hierarchy, we have seen there is an interface named communication, and this interface is declared sealed. And this interface is declared sealed. So using the permits clause, we have to specify what are the classes and interfaces which are going to implement and extend the communication interface. So here communication interface is implemented by the notification class and it is extended by the chat interface. Notification class is declared sealed because it is known that what are the classes which are going to extend the notification class. The chat interface is also declared sealed because it is already known that what are the implementation classes of the chat interface. The implementation classes of the chat interface are declared final. The sub-interface of the sealed interface can be declared sealed or non-sealed. So here we have declared the chat interface as a sealed interface because we know what are the classes which are going to implement the chat interface, and we can also declare the chat interface non-sealed when we know that the classes which are going to implement the chat interface are unknown. It means that any regular Java class can implement the chat interface. The third keyword, final, cannot be used with the interfaces. So we can conclude that with these sub interfaces, the sealed and non-sealed keywords can be used. We are done with the theory part. Let's do some coding. Sealed modifier can be used with classes and interfaces. When sealed modifier is used with classes, then we specify that what other classes can extend the sealed class. And when sealed modifier is used with interface, then we specify what classes can implement the sealed interface and what interfaces can extend the sealed interface. I am going to create an interface named communication, and this interface would be implemented by the notification class, and I would create another interface named chat, and the chat interface would have three implementation classes named as video chat, audio chat, and text chat. So I'm going to write all these classes and interfaces. So first of all, I'm going to create communication interface. And then I'm going to create a chat interface. The chat interface would have three implementation classes. So I'm going to create all those classes. Now I'm going to declare the communication interface as a sealed interface. After applying the sealed modifier, this communication interface is giving compilation error, and it is saying that this interface is declared as a sealed, so it should have subclasses. In our case, we have already created the subclasses and sub interfaces. So by using the permits, we can specify the name of the subclass, and that is notification, and we have one more interface, that is chat. And still we are seeing an error, and it is saying that notification class should implement the notification interface. So I'm going to open the notification class and going to fix it. So this notification class should implement the communication interface. Now let me go back to the communication interface. So here the error related to the notification is gone. Now we have a problem with the chat, and it is also saying that this chat interface should extend the communication interface. And again we are getting the error, because when a class or an interface is declared sealed, then its subclasses and sub interfaces should be declared sealed, non-sealed, or final. But in case of the interfaces, we cannot use the final modifier because we have to provide the implementation of the interface. So we cannot apply the final modifier with the interfaces. So I'm going to declare chat interface as a sealed. The interface is declared sealed. So the classes which implement the interface should be sealed, non-sealed, or final. So that's why we are getting the error here. So I'm going to fix it. In order to fix it, I'm going to declare audio chat class as a final class. It is done, and same thing is required for video chat. Okay, so we are done with the implementation, and we do not see any errors in the code. So it is working fine. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends, and please also provide the comments.